Assalamu alaikum, family. Tell me, have you ever heard of PL480? That's Public Law 480, developed in the 1950s, carried out in the 60s, 70s, and even to the day with your tax money. Do you know anything about that? Do you know anything about why the African countries, everybody living in the cities and people starving, they're not farming? You ever thought about that? Well, that's your tax money. It's called PL480. Let me tell you how they did it. They take your tax money and they subsidize the white farmers to produce cheap food. Meaning what? The price in the market is kept low, below the cost of production, so the government subsidizes the farmers. Now, then they have a whole lot of excess corn, soybeans, wheat, etc. Now the next game they play is they take that food and they put it on a boat. And they take that food and put it on a boat, have it sitting out in the ocean on the outside of the big cities in Africa. And then when the farmers in Africa would be ready to harvest their crop and bring it to the city, the boat would come in and they would give this food to their NGO, preferred NGO, non-government organization, who they want to take over the country eventually. So they give the food to them, so they give the food to the people, so that when the farmers come down, people already got the food, and they don't want to pay the farmers a decent price for what they got. So after a while, the farmers, they get tired of that, and they come on down to the cities to get the cheap food too. Okay? So that's how you wipe out the farms in Africa. And then they turn right around and they take this cheap food that's produced from your tax money. Remember, this your tax money now. They're subsidizing these white farmers to produce food that's beneath the cost of production because they get a subsidy check from the government. So now they got all this soybeans and corn. They feed it to the animals. So now you can get all this meat reasonably cheap because of the subsidies to the white farmers to grow the corn, the soybeans, the wheat, so they can basically give it away to the processing plants and the fast foods industry for you to eat. Now we're gonna get into what's going on now next time. Assalamu alaikum, family.